You know, at some point, you're going to have to just make nice with Nightbot. At some point, not today.
Boop. Welcome back, everybody. It's me, the teddy bear.
Yeah, Sam. Also, don't worry about Chubbs McKenzie, the cheese wizard. I used him to go back through the prologue to see what I missed. I missed two very important things. I missed a pair of pants and a cat. So technically speaking, this is the better file, but you know, we're already attached to Himbo. Alright, when I last left off, we made it here to the hobo camp. Hey there, how's it going?
Well, but I'm Himbo. Nice to see you again.
BPG, I'm on the family TV. Why would you put me on a family TV? Why would you do this to yourself and me? Anyway, looks like the rumor you heard about a hobo camp turned out to be on the level. Oh sure, the old hobo code's pretty trustworthy as a general rule. You're pretty good on the harmonica, Howie. Thanks, you want to know my secret? Sure. Have only one hobby and all the time in the world to practice it. I've never done anything else in my life. End my suffering. I like Howie. Oh right, I'm still wearing the one shoe. Is the audio level loud enough for you guys, or do I have to turn it up a bit? Let's see. Due to supply chain difficulties, the grub car is currently bring your own grub. Condiments are still available to camp residents. Let's see, hi there, I'm Himbo. Howdy, they call me 52 Teeth Thompson, or just 52 for short. Huh, is that because there's 52 white keys on the piano? Nope.
Huh?
Sir? What other teeth do you have? Sir, humans don't have 52 teeth in their mouths. What have you done? It's kind of lucky that they happen to find a piano for this camp. Oh, I brought this with me. On foot? It took a few trips. No, thank you. Did you bring, like, one key at a time? There are ample condiments, but you don't feel right taking any? You'll get your Pokemon War Crimes version on Monday, don't worry. Hobo you met at the abandoned grocery store slouching and generally staring off into space. Hey, Sam. How's it going? Doing fine, thanks. Are you able to find any work? That's a shame. Right, yeah, don't let it get you down. How's camp treating you? You had to study for 8 fucking tests? What did you do? That's great. The community is real important. Definitely better than standing on an abandoned street corner. ... Don't suppose there's any chance of a punchline where you suddenly say something really elaborate and completely understandable, is there? See you later. Ah, my hands are warm. Does that give me cold resistance? It does. It gives me 3 cold armor. I also have Calliope's Boon. Oh yeah, so the thing that I missed is there is a cat that you can randomly find, that you had to find like 3 or 4 times in the prologue. The Dream Cat. That also gives you one of these boons, like Calliope's Boon, but it's they're named the same as you, but it gives you +1 to all of your stats, so it's actually really good. And I'm kind of bitter that I don't have it. Oh, I met you too. Hey, Gus.
Hello, Himbo Cakespeare, I believe it was?
That's right.
Always a pleasure to have another run-in with a friendly acquaintance.
It's nice with all the rain cleared up.
It is nice. I do enjoy the rain, but I also enjoy dry clothing.
So you're the kind of guy that's comfortable in any sort of weather, huh?
Yes, I do my best. Can't stop the rain crowd by crying, after all.
And in fact, if you get right down to it, pretty much anything that happens to a person can be considered weather of a sort. Huh, that's real philosophical.
Old Gus says if you find the pleasure in any circumstance, then you'll never be sufferer of misfortune.
Gosh. Well, that was a lot deeper than I expected for today. That's what she said. Some lady you haven't met yet.
Hello. Well, hello there, dear. I don't believe we've been introduced. I'm Veronica.
Hello, I'm Himbo Shakespeare. Or I'm Himbo Cakespeare Tallywhacker.
Can I offer you a cup of tea? It's homegrown, so to speak.
You found the tea leaves around here?
Just about any leaves can be tea leaves with the right attitude.
I'm fine, thank you. I like your hat.
Why, thank you. I grew it myself.
The flowers.
The whole thing. Trying to grow some socks as well, but they're much trickier.
I can imagine. Okay, bye. Gonna go cry and eat meatloaf. That's a good way to spend your day.
Don't touch the royal telephone. Royal use only.
The phone isn't connected to anything.
Shh! Don't let it hear you say that.
Hello, you must be the Hobo King.
The crown gave it away, I presume.
Yep.
Well, you're absolutely correct. I am the Hobo King. Though, to foster a more familiar air, I permit my subjects to call me Johnny.
Nice to meet you, Johnny.
I'm Himbo. What can I do for you, Himbo?
I got a question. Where are you from? Hoboken.
But
See, I don't think we explored in here. Probably shouldn't mess around in here. You'll wake people up.
Oh God, the light, it's blinding.
We're really going to town on that washboard.
Yep, I love the fast staccato rhythm it makes.
Pretty good.
I bet someday there'll be a fancy electrical machines that do it really good. Till then, though, folks call me Washy, by the way.
Hi, Washy, I'm Himbo. Actually, I got nothing to ask. Sorry about that. Hey, no problem here. See you around. Why are all the hobos... The hobos are so fucking nice. They just vibe. Alright, so this guy's name was Letters. What are all these books? Manuals for various types of codes and ciphers. I don't know how to pronounce any of those words that you just said. Interesting. There's a few books on old pictographic languages in there too. Fascinating stuff. It's all Greek to me. Hey, Letters, what's this poster? Those are general purpose glyphs I'm working on. There's a bunch of them that are blacked out though. Well, yes, well, they're still experimental, so I decided to be wisest to take some precautions. The only thing these notebooks have in common is that you do not understand any of them. Got a lot of notebooks here. Ah yes, my old notes to the Hobo Code. More notes on codes and languages in general, as well as my studies on the radiotelemetry, telegraphy, telephony. I think my aunt's recipe book's in there somewhere too. You write all these in code. I can't make a single word out. No, I just have really bad handwriting. Mood! I have bad handwriting too. Finally, representation of video games. People that can't write for shit. Hey, Letters, what's this thing? It's a teletype machine that was salvaged when they shut down one of the local post office branches for cutbacks. We patched it into the local telegraph network so we can communicate with some of the other hobo communities. Neat! More hobo code. Hey, Letters, what's the deal with this? It's a ham radio. What's it for? Listen to stuff about ham. What's this machine you're working on? It's an old naval radio and cryptograph from the Cola Wars. I'm trying to modify it to work with hobo code. Sounds hard. Yes, it wasn't designed to handle pictographic writing system, that's for certain. But if I can get it to work, it should be very secure. That's some heavy-duty shit.
Well, well, I'm not at liberty to discuss in detail, you understand, but secure lines of communications are quite important if Johnny's plans are going to come to fruition. Well, now I'm intrigued. Sorry, you'll have to talk to him yourself. Okie dokie then. That's just the radio. Oh, right, that does exist. I'm an expert in microcryptography, aka hobo code. Are you familiar with it? Nope! Pictographic elements written on can be written unobtrusively on walls or carved into fence posts, etc. Initially used by hobos to leave messages for other hobos. This is actually true, and this does exist. To mark a house where the occupants are charitable, for instance, or to warn of a vicious guard dog, that sort of thing. I'm working on expanding the system for more general communication purposes. Well, that's interesting. The book you're reading is Hobo Code Manual. I can teach you the basics if you like. Sure, it sounds useful. I got hobo literacy! I can read! If you'd like to know more, just ask the hobos you meet. They're bound to assist new learners. That's a hobo code. Neat! What's the stuff in the room? Stuff is a little overwrought for talk and conversation. Feel free to point at any particular object you want me to ask you about, though. I'm happy to be informative. I like you. You're cool. And now I can read hobo code. That's great. So, he said he wouldn't say what it was, though. Certainly not. Information is not mine alone to divulge. So, will you divulge? You are practically a stranger. I apologize, but I cannot project operation security. Shucks. Teach me some hobo code. Well, I don't have bewitch yet. Will you teach me hobo code? Hey! She did. Awesome. Certainly did. I think I have my notes from when I was learning this stuff myself. Neat. Because I've already helped a lot of these hobos. Awesome. Okay. I think the only one that I still need is, Sure, you know the word washboard and other words kind of describe how to washboard make. They aren't really useful as actual words. Teaches you anyway. Ah, my eyes. I think there was, like, one in here. This one means arpeggio. These 2 pointed ones are crescendo and decrescendo. And this one here's treble clef. They have hobo codes for music. Okay. So does that mean the only person I have left to teach me the hobo code is the guy that's asleep and Johnny? I mean, okay. Does this actually level up? You can understand some hobo glyphs. You're a level 7 study of the hobo alphabet. Neat! I have no idea what this has accomplished, but I have it. We're still working on this tentacle house. I'm afraid not, Sonny Jim. Well, that just won't do. What if you have cause to set something alight in the future? Here, take one of mine. The man tips his hat to you and starts off before you can thank him. What a strange exchange. Not a bad one, though. Strange, but good strange. Alright, back to the Savage house. No, I wasn't supposed to be up here. I was supposed to be down in here. There was something I was... Right, it was too dark, and I needed a fuse. You're a flapper, right? Yes, Gabby flaps all the time. Gabby's parents flap too, and Grand Gabby. It's only this for 7 or 8 years. Oh, right, goblins. Well, you don't live very long. Depends on how you look for it. Parent Gabby popped a year and a half ago, but this Gabby basically is that Gabby, and previous ones too. Haha. It's okay, don't worry too hard for getting us goblins think human baby made super crazy. It is. Right, so I think goblins have like some sort of weird hive mind thing going on. Or like their descendants have their memories. but they don't live very long because on they explode. I think that's supposed. Oh yeah, Mrs. Brewster's. I haven't gone here yet. You see an IRS agent through the window of a diner struggling with his paperwork. Correct his calculations. Popping off the red cap pen, you lean through the window over and make a few improvements to his work. You pat him on the head and walk off whistling. He shouts terrible curses at you. Honestly, there wasn't all that much to correct. Wow, I'm a dick. Translate it. Nice lady, but she only likes salesmen. Oh well, not super useful to a non-hobo, but at least you have some translation practice. Ooh, got XP for it. As you enter the boarding house, you discover some kind of hullabaloo, or perhaps a kerfuffle. A stern-looking middle-aged lady is surrounded by 6 agitated men, all talking over each other. Listen in. Gentlemen, I insist you settle down at once. We won't get to the bottom of this with you all acting like panicked schoolchildren. Mrs. Brewster, you've got to call the cops. When this town calls police, I wouldn't trust them to solve a jigsaw puzzle. They're low serious crime, and I won't have those hooligans turning my house upside down. Murder! Somebody has to do something. What you can all do is go to your rooms and let me think. Good gracious. Men quietly file up the stairs, abashed but still fidgeting nervously. Talk to the woman. Excuse me? I'm sorry, we don't have it. We don't have any vacancies, or well, I suppose I do, but I can't let you have the room until this whole mess is sorted out. Those men said something about a murder? Yes, absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers murdered in the night, and nobody heard or saw a thing. I'm practically at my wit's end. Offer to help. Maybe I can help. Name's Himbo Kickspet Tallywhacker. I'm kind of an independent investigator of sorts. Oh, like that Belgian fellow in the mystery novels. Sure. Well, that's marvelous. If you can solve the mystery, I'll pay you quite reasonably. It's a deal. Thank goodness. What can you tell me about the victim? He was a traveling salesman. All my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What do they sell? Oh, they come and go so frequently, I haven't the faintest idea. How'd he die? I'm not sure. The body is missing. Look, just go and take a look for yourself. He was a 3C. I locked the door and nobody would mess around in there. Alrighty. Hey, Astronomic. Welcome to the shit show! There's been a murder! Wait, what room was that key to? 3C. Some high-heeled shoes which have been careless in the hallway. You're not sure which aspect would upset Miss Brewster the most. Extra high-heeled shoes. Yes! I'm fabulous! No, this one isn't the curse place. I'm putting off the curse right now. Because I want to get tougher so I can actually handle that fight. You unlock the door, put the key in the secret pocket you use for things you won't ever need to be referred to again. You step into room 3C and discover, holy shit, a massive pool of blood on the floor. And like Mr. Brewster said, there's no body in sight. Investigate. Alright, can you get rid of the thing, please? The rug looks pretty ordinary. Check underneath it. You roll up the rug and, what the heck? There's a crazy occult diagram underneath it. The lines and glyphs appear to have been burned into the floor. You see little blobs of melted wax at the points of a dodecagram. And it smells faintly of weird incense. Is this some sort of ritual killing? Great. Like a regular old murder wasn't enough. And make everything in here is cursed. Wardrobe is locked. Check yourself for clues. I'm going to fish! Fish in the washing up bowl. Surely there must be a clue in here. It was water. Wait, can I... Jeez, is there even this much blood in some person I can fish in it? It must be shallower than it looks.
The wardrobe is locked. How curious. Well, I had a look in the room. Did you find anything? Well, I found a huge pool of blood. That was really gross. Did you find anything else? Yes, actually. Oh my goodness, you think it was some sort of black magic sacrifice? I'm afraid that's the way it looks. Yep. How do I write a good mystery? Write the entire series without knowing how it's going to end. Make it up on the fly. That way it's a mystery to you two. Well, I always thought the Lodge's religion was no business of mine, but I won't stand for it one bit. Are any of your lodgers involved with the occult, do you know? I do recall one of them specializes in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia, but I'm afraid I don't remember which one. You'll have to ask around. Thanks, you're so helpful. See, I'm not opening the store with the killer on the loose. I'm investigating. There's a salesman who specializes in occult stuff. That seems pretty suspicious to me. I'm not sure, but he isn't the one room above me, and he doesn't live in the same end of the hall as the... He doesn't live at the end of the hall. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. Okay, so he's not in... Alright, so he's not in 2A, 3A, 3C, or 3D. He could still be in 3B. I pretty much keep myself. All I know is that the other salesman is that one. All I know is that the other salesman that is the one who sells jokes and gags is the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one that sells brushes. What? My head hurts. What did you just tell me? You know what? No, I hate you. Investigating a murder. Let's see. I don't know any of these guys, though. I think there's a guy who sells brushes, whose neighbor is a guy who sells pants. Okay. The door's locked. In the hallway like that, don't you know there's a murder on the loose? I'm investigating the murder. Thank God somebody is. Do you know about the other salesman here? I know there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I get a wide berth, though. All I know about him is he doesn't live in the room below the sunglass salesman. Neither of them are the victim, by the way. Okay, thank you. Okay, so he's not up here. He's not in here. 4D still... No, he's not in 4D, or 3D. Does that just leave 2B? Investigating a Grizzly business. Not really. Just the guy that sells those little Derringer pistols. He's complaining about a guy who lives above him. That's Trinket's a bobble guy because he might make a racket dropping stuff on the floor at night. Well, it doesn't help you too much, though. Okay, so 3B is still a possibility. Oh, you're the sunglasses guy. Okay. Investigating the Moida. I don't really know any of these guys. There's a fellow that sells jokes and gags somewhere on the floor, I think, and there's a guy that sells pants. That's all I can tell you about him is that he is at the guy right below me. Sorry. Okay. Oh, let me read that one more time. Okay, I can just walk up to him and does it. Jokes and gag seller who lives on this floor, and the pants hawker who doesn't live in the room below me. Salesman who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one that sells brushes. So what do you sell then? Are yard sales legal? I mean, I'd assume so. I've never heard of them being illegal. Doesn't live in the room below the glasses salesman. They're both still alive. Okay. So, no, 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 no. No.
obviously, because this is the victim. Room 2D, but they're all 2D if you really think about it. Okay, so by all rights, it should be the one in 2C. Who lives in 2C? That's because 2C is my room. What can I look inside? Guess you have a point there. That would be terrible for business. Okay. I need a diagram. God damn it. Okay. So there are 8 of these assholes. That one's the victim. Hi, Ren. This is Sunglasses. Or no, he's not. This guy's Sunglasses, right? Alright, so it's not that one. The guy that sells occult stuff doesn't live above me. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim, so he's not there. I have no idea, actually. The only 2 guys I met are the Jokes and Gag guy who lives on this floor and the Pants Hawker who doesn't live in the room right below me. Okay, so this one is Sunglasses. Okay, so Pants, not Pants. Alright, the Gags guy is somewhere on this floor. If I knew what the fucking victim sold. Remarkably hard to get information out of these coming salesmen. You should try getting rent out of them. Okay, so this is the guy that doesn't sell pants. He doesn't tell me what he sells, or anyone sells. All I know is the guy who sells Deringers lives right under the guy who sells trinkets. So trinkets is also on the top floor. Alright. Which means you can't sell trinkets because you're... Because under you is her room. The cult salesman doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses salesman. Okay. Jokes and riddles. Alright, the salesman who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one that lives above the one that sells brushes. Okay, so brushes is down here. Alright, one more time. Salesman who lit. This one's going to give me a fucking aneurysm. What does this mean? The salesman who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one that sells brushes. But I don't know who sells brushes. Did I miss something in here? The brushes salesman lives next to the pants salesman. Okay, so if he lives next to him, then this one has to be pants. So you had to be brushes. Which means you're those derringer things. For the record, I'm pissed off. Okay. So 2A sells brushes, 2B sells pants. 2C is the landlady, and 2D sells derringers. Okay. Which means the joke salesman isn't the one who lives next to the one that lives above the one who sells the brushes. Alright, so the one above this one that sells brushes is sunglasses guy. So the joke salesman isn't the guy that lives next to him. So the jokes is either the victim or the last one at the end of the hall. Okay. So you're the one that sells the derringers. Alright. Okay. They don't live in the room below the sunglass salesman? Yeah, because that's the brushes salesman. The guy who sells derringers lives right underneath the guy that sells trinkets. Okay. Okay, so that leaves either the asshole that gives me the stupid convoluted thing. The guy that sells occult stuff doesn't live above me, doesn't live on the same... Okay, it's 3B. I must say this whole murder business is simply dreadful, but it's the most interesting thing to happen here in years. Alright, shall we gather together everyone at the scene of the crime so we can do a dramatic reveal of the novels? Alright, so it was the guy in 3B. Oh, hey, look, it's the guy with the occult hat. Who would have figured? But no, I mean, yes, I do sell occult supplies, but it wasn't even one of my circles. Are you actually accusing me of murder? I think you're the only likely candidate. That's crazy. You all crazy. Tell it to the cops, buddy. Suddenly the wardrobe flies open and the salesman jumped out. Ha, I fooled you all pretty good. What a douche. Fooled you all pretty good. What the? Who the heck are you? I'm the victim. I sell jokes and gags and stuff. How do you like my new giant fake rubber pool of blood? Isn't it a scream? Oh my god. Here, let me give you something for being such a good sport, kid. Wear it in good health. You got an item, a foot's ring. The Fraternal Order of Traveling Salesmen, which is difficult to make out at this small size. Might even be the farmer's daughter. Ring bears the insignia. Alright. Oh boy. Makes you more likely to encounter traveling salesmen. Excuse me, I gotta roll this blood back up, and 9 people in this tiny room is 8 too many. That could have gone worse. The occult gentleman was quite offended by your accusation, young man, but I believe he'll get over it. Here's your pay. Thanks, glad to be of help. I'd say if I ever need your services again, but I think one exciting thing happening here is every few years is quite sufficient. If it happens again, I'm just going to throw everyone out. Of course, the joke guy is the one that ruined everything. Mystery solved. There's something worth going upstairs for. I got a bathroom key! There you go. You return the key to Mrs. Brewster. There's a little sign of the menu cabinet. Take whatever you need. How generous. Most people would... Most places reserve this stuff for people who actually live here. Styptic pencil. These are for when you cut yourself shaving. It's not like you're going to void the warranty if you use it on something other than leg or face or armpit blood. Cure bleeding. You got mercury eye drops. Increases your mysticality by 1. This product is safe and effective, and don't ever let anybody tell you anything different. Trove of tinctures and toiletries. I'm gonna fish in your bathtub. Nasty goo. I'm gonna keep a fishing. Bob of wet hair. Delightful. Soggy used bandage. Yay! 20 XP for flushing a toilet. We have 86 XP. Alright, I will be right back, guys. I gotta go use the bathroom real quick. Okay, I lived. What did I miss? Why are we talking about superhero slash fanfic and Joker's dick? I have questions.
Well, are you getting bored there, Rainbow? I see you there just sitting on the ground. Degenerate.
Also, I'm pretty sure I got more XP out of flushing the toilet than I got for doing that entire side quest. And no, I'm not bitter. Why do you ask? Let's wander, see if we can get something, because I want to beat the stupid tentacle house. There's a strange discolored patch of curb next to a sewer grate. Collect a sample. Going ooze. Ooh, Grish taffy. Where do you get all this taffy anyway? Haha, swell try, but Gabby never revealed her source. Dang it. That was worth a shot. You find some strange graffiti and an unsolved long division problem. You make short work of the long division. You gain 4 XP. Nice. Hey, M. Holy crap, M's the same color in OBS and in stream. Frozen over. Okay. I'm gonna go to the fridge factory. Wait, what's this? Oh, this one. You stop short as you turn the corner and duck behind a lamppost. Down the street, you see 3 dogs hanging out in a thick cloud of smoke. Upon closer inspection, well, distant squint, none of them have cigarettes. Where's all the smoke coming from? One of them is waving arms magically. Are they conjuring flour? It's a good trick, but it doesn't seem to be a great idea standing there breathing it. Demonstrate the hazards of open-air dust fires. You casually stumble into lit match flicking range and flick a lit match at out of flour. The flour ignites, producing an extremely sweet fireball and 3 smoldering doughboys who flail around comically for a minute before running away. Ooh, one of them dropped his hat. You got a burnt chef's hat. That was totally worth it. This toll booth was obviously stolen and dragged here. Look at the drag marks.
Would you take a beating instead, Sonny Jim?
Kneecap.
My spooter!
That was freaking rude. You just kneecapped my spooter.
Eat cheese missile, nerd!
Oh, I'm in danger, aren't I? Oh, I'm in danger.
Fireball! Fuck. Oh, sweet baby Jesus!
I got goon punched. Oh no, not Gabby. She needs her kneecaps.
Oh boy!
I'm in immense pain. Okay, I got one. Also, ow.
Abracadabra! And you need to die.
Ow. Emit, please. Thank.
Not my bird! Punched me right in the bird. The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this hoe.
Okay, well that, smacking him's going to kill him, so... Intends to punch him, Bo, for 13 damage. So I shoot you. That does so little. Alright. I'm going to keep shooting you. That takes your moxie down even further.
Okay, if I could just fling this at you. There, that's 8 damage. That's a lot easier to handle. I'm going to tong you. I got peppered. Mitt to heal. Punch, that's okay. I can handle that. Eat permission cheese! What do you mean it's pronounced Parmesan? Okay, we're going to sling this at you. Now, if I did my math right, because I should just tong you to death. Punch Gabby, and Gabby's dead. Gabby's just dead. Oh, okay, Gabby died. That's not good. This isn't holy enough for the holy water to... Right, heave. Heal. And then tong you. Alright, you have 9 left. Alright, that's 6, so that would do 6 damage. That's fine. That will kill you, and then I'll be able to take out the last one. Thank God. Or you're just gonna whack me with the butt of your gun, like a jerk. You know, some of us have feelings, dude. Messed all my fingers up with my dominant hand trying to kill the Eldritch Owl. I think we just need to separate you from Warframe, Em. I think you and Warframe's relationship is not healthy. Dang, that was pretty impressive. I'll say! Ow! Refrigerator truck, probably not the kind you're thinking of. If 2 counts as a fleet, then they have a whole fleet of these things. I have cold resistance. It's a pretty flower growing out of a patch of frosty industrial waste. This is probably a metaphor for something you don't understand. Probably. I'm going fishing at polychemicals! You're getting miscellaneous chemicals. Toolbox. Ooh, spray on asbestos. Add +1 hard armor. Go wear pants. Disposable ratchet. The greatest trick of marketing department Black & Decker ever pulled was convincing people these were single use. Increase ally stats by 3 or reduce the enemy stats by 3. That's actually pretty good. Boxes of miscellaneous discarded junk. Refrigeration coil. There are weird flies budging around this barrel of frigid industrial waste. Okay. Fridges are brand new and empty, and thus quite boring. Make some stuff! Basic combat items. Nah. See what's inside. Ooh, anarchist hardware. I can make some fancy shit now. It's not making combat items. One's enough. Control booth is locked from the inside. Someone's gonna be in big trouble. Is that all here? All 40 cases? It's all here. Look, you got me. Talking to hell. Surprise inspection. Man, why do you have a Santa hat? Oh God, what's going on? What the hizzle? Seems to be a standoff between these one guys and the other ones. Cautiously approach. None of your business. Nothing at all. A crimbo hat is no, what's wrong with your hat? Nothing at all. A crimbo hat is appropriate for all seasons. It's spooky and like you can see stars through it. I'm sure I have no idea what you mean. Dear Oliver, are you busy? Be a dear kill this guy, would you? Uh-oh. The crimbo lady smiles and leaves the same way she came in, through in a horrible, weird spiral of negative space. The weird shadow monster is what a person turns to face you. Hello? 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 Shadows begin to gather around him, abstract shapes. Hey, you mob guys, can I get you to give me a hand with this? Considering the newly terrifying Mr. Gluck is between us and the exit, seems like we got no choice. Yay! I have mobster allies! I have been chilled. I have been burnt! Ow! Okay. That's a slam and made 3 cold damage and reducing my AP by 1. That's freaking rude. Cannot take more than 5 physical damage at a time. Okay, well... Lick the battery. I have more AP. Let's see, we're going to honk this to make you weaker. So that maybe this guy will live. That didn't quite work. We're going to tong you because I think if I get rid of you, this entire battle just ends. And you have like no HP, huh? I got bit by a spooter. Oh, I still have my spooter friend though. Mine's bigger. Okay, actually, I need this dead Gabby, so if you just sock it right in the jaw. Thank you, Gabby. I have been shadow bombed. Oh, my spooter! That was freaking rude. Heal. I'm going to tong you. You do weird things to Gabby, which is wildly inappropriate, good sir. I need you to punch the spooter Gabby. Thank you. Damn it, it lived. Why would you burn the bed? Okay, we're going to shoot you. Things you do because of Warframe. Please, Em, there are people who care about you. Alright, you know what? Eat gross leftovers, asshole! Alright, if I can take away some of his damage. Bonk you. You spookify me. But I live. Alright. Gabby heals all of us because Gabby's the best. You're going to slap me. Okay. My bird is still on fire. Ow. I mean, I can just shoot you. And then I'll talk you. And you're dead.
Yeah, you could kill that thing. Why am I getting bonked by holes in space? Is that spider supposed to be a hot coal or a hot potato? I don't know! I've been trying to figure that out. I think... Well, it won't even let me, like, look at it now, but I think it's supposed to be a hot potato. Lucas, Cheddar, Lucas! Get Tom, little bitch! Keep stealing, asshole. Well, this caper's got me all balled up. And how? The scene is nutty as a squirrel's mistress. Come on, let's amstray. They tip their hats to you and make for the door. Investigate what's left of the guy. I got a dangerous pocket watch. The ticking of this pocket watch sounds hollow and ominous. You don't like it. It's just wrong once per fight. Any cash payment that's too small for a briefcase will be contained in a leather zipper pouch. That's the law bank pouch full of meat. You got an item, deed to the speakeasy. I just own the bar now. Take a look at quick look at the document. Turns out this guy was the owner of the speakeasy, and now you are, baby. Is that how deeds work? Well, what do you know? Ooga booga booga. The booze looks dangerous. It also looks like to be tainted by some sort of sinister magical energy. This fridge is plugged in. Little else says experimental, not for lunches. Open it. This fridge has been fitted with an experimental automatic ice maker. Unfortunately, it's made of one single gigantic ice cube that fills the entire fridge. I guess if you ever need a block of ice as big as you know where you can get it. Yes, I finally live in the dream. I own bar at long last. You don't have to leave the building to open. Oh, right. Back to Pluckett Street. We did pretty good for the first day. Eerie Music House. Continue wherever you're going. That we will deal with later. Also, sir, I want a refund for those bombs you gave me. 3 out of 6 is... How's the grenade project coming? I threw all 6 of them. 3 of them blew up in my face. 3 out of 6 isn't too bad. I think I can still sell them. In exchange for your research, I'll give you a discount from now on. How much of a discount? 200 meat in total savings across all future purchases. Here you go, 200 meat. Seems less like a discount, more like a flat reward. I just don't like doing arithmetic. That's fair. What's for sale? Dubious cola grenade. No. Hello? You have a weird feeling about it for some reason. Nestled among the books and papers is a book of old, but still valid postage stamps. The few are missing. They're surrounded with a haze of shadowy energy, but you can still clearly see the illustrations of cute dogs on them. Wait a minute, cute dogs? It's just like the stamp that survived your luggage fire. Oh, damn, of course. That stamp is what destroyed your luggage. All of your best stuff was in there. Your clothes, your teddy bear. That tears it. This shadow business has become personal. I mean, it was personal already because Murray being your uncle and all, but now it's extra personal. Grr, what's up? These stamps have shadow gunk on them and they killed my luggage. Oh gosh, I guess it's my fault. I ran out of stamps and I found those inside Murray's desk. I didn't even think to test them. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. It's whatever's causing these damn shadow stuff. I'm definitely going to put a stop to it, though. Wait, how many of these stamps have you used? Just one, thankfully. The rest are already gone when Murray found them. That's good news, at least. Just gotta go to Fancy Dan about the speakeasy deed you found. Yeah, we'll do the pocket watch next. Let's go to the speakeasy first. Speakeasy friend. Hey, you're good. You found Oliver? Sort of. I don't like the sound of that. Oliver's gone. The handoff went extremely badly. Yeah, that too. You go over to the events of the Fridge Factory. Fancy Dan makes a variety of faces and various points in your story because Fancy Dan is a good listener. Show him the deed.
Oliver is carrying this with him. Skims the deed. Huh. It says the ownership of the speakeasy is automatically transferred to whoever physically possesses the deed. Is that legal? None of this is legal. Oh yeah. I guess you're my new boss, baby. Let's have a drink to mourn the old boss and another one to celebrate the new one. Good idea! I guess we gotta change the name since, well, Oliver's Place is no longer Oliver's Place. Well, right, any ideas? You could go the traditional. Call it Himbo Cakespeare's Place, something hip like the Purple Door. Something in sense of like, and avant-garde, like, I don't know, noblesse oblige. Name it something else. You had no choice. Teddy's Tavern, I like it. Now to business. To business? I have a bar and it pays me. We make beer in the house, so that's safe, but we're out of everything else. Based on your story, I'd say the stuff in the factory is safe to use. Yeah. If you find booze or mixtures or garnishes, bring it back here. And I don't know where to get started with that. No, you might want to check Barnaby. Barnaby? Points to the milky-eyed side of the table by the wall. He doesn't see very well, but he's got a nose for news and a sixth sense for booze. Might know where you can find what you're looking for. Nice. Hi, Barnaby. Here's a drink. After a few moments and a few sips, he clears his throat and speaks. Distilled to his essence. The lake is just a valley abandoned. Okay. The lake is deep enough to drown dreams, but not the sins of the grandfather. They try, but they'll never dam the flow. I have no idea what's going on. And what the hell have you done? Hobo code. Sandwich, April 18th, 1858. Okay. 1858. Find a flattened sandwich that has been carefully concealed in a folder for that date. So that's what the code is all about. Pressed ham pastrami. You're not exactly sure this meat come from, but if pressed, you'd say a pig. Increases your physical armor by 3 until you eat something else. That's enough research. Not sure what that was. The cover story to the date is the sinking of the Porquoise, a whaling vessel that operated off the coast of Ocean City. The story says the wreck only had one survivor, Captain Augustus Dirch. Despite his best efforts to go down with the ship, he was rescued and transported to shore by a friendly otter. Simultaneously tragic and adorable. Wait, did it say panini? I thought it said pastrami. Oh, it did say panini. Whoopsie! Tragic accident, certain to have no consequences. Alright, that was that car one. Apparently I didn't actually read these. Or I did. Top story from Ocean City's comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk runway law, blah, blah, blah. I know we already did this. A new sculpture was revealed with Goldsmith smudge. The sculpture was consistent of 5 jagged pointed rocks arranged in a rough circle on a small concrete plinth. Has been described variously as avant-garde, thrillingly pointed, and fine, I guess. Wait, are you writing this down? Hi, Mom. By interested onlookers. Okay. I don't know how I read pastrami, okay? My brain doesn't work right, okay? I found the watch. It was complicated. I'd be more surprised if you told me it was simple. Well, you know the drill. Strap it on and jump in the uncursing machine. It's a pocket watch. It doesn't just uncurse the thing that gets sleep, okay? You look like you've been through the ringer. I won't dispute that. The dangerous pocket watch! Uncursed pocket watch. Now it's free of the tainted shadow energy. It's just a regular, boring old pocket watch. If you think about it, though, being on time is kind of like a magic power. Curse was, watches curse out. You want to project your consciousness into it? Fuck yeah, I do! In your mind's eye, you see the half of the pocket watch spin back on themselves with jittery violence. With each revolution, the face of the watch itself expands until it is larger than you, and the building and the street. The whole world lives in the blurred, fast-turning hands, in which you see life go by in reverse times. Submarines turn into lost cities to stone dwellings, cowboys to courtesans. You are traveling faster and faster to the beginning of time itself, where there's no telling when this ride. Hold on tight. Rawr, I'm a dinosaur. Calliope's sleepy got her towel. No, I'm not eating the cat. The radio isn't turned on. There's nobody to call right now. Check for messages. You see the pad next to the phone. There's a note for you. Dinosaur, no phone number. Eat the phone. Eat Jessica. To do. Open a door, eat Jessica, eat Charles, eat Gabby, eat cat. No? A shelf full of books. It's Murray's desk, piled with books and paper. You're next. I don't know anything about dexterity. I'm a dinosaur. Open the door, dexterity. The fuck is dexterity? With those two salad forks. No, you lack the opposable thumb necessary to turn a doorknob. You are completely contained in here unless you figure out how to open doors. Rawr. I don't have dexterity. Knock the chair over. I gained a dexterity. Knock the chair over. I gained a dexterity. Radios are turned on. Pet cat 7 dexterity. Eat Charles? No. Pull out the drawers? No. Eat the phone? No. 6 dexterity. Unstitch the rug, 200 dexterity. I'm missing something here. I think I'm supposed to act... Because I saw like a clip of Markiplier playing this, so I know you had to like do something to get dexterity. Read a book is 6. Read a paper is 6. Add to it is 8. I need 10 to open that. Eat phone. I need 3 dexterity for that. Dexterity, damn, it really did bring you back in time, right? I have 2 dexterity. I need 1 more dexterity. There's going to be some way to do it without eating somebody. Because I don't think I'm actually supposed to eat people. Uncursed reduces the target stats by 3. Purified reduces the target stat by 5. I want to get the good ending. Eat the phone, Chomp. Let's see. Take it easy. We're all hungry. Can you open the door for me? What's that? You're garbled. Please help. I'm a dinosaur.
Groovy pocket watcher there. I like the tick tick ticks. You understand me? Yes. Let's power that timepiece. Lots of power. Would you promise to me? Would you promise not to throw that power away? A lot of good can be done with that groovy power. Charles doesn't call me baby. You open these doors for me? Sure, sir. I do not believe those doors to be locked. What do I find in the house? Find the telephone table thither. Key to satisfy that need. Leave. Oh there, Hoss. What's got your horns all in rattles? Been tipping the nose in pain again? Gabby doesn't talk like that. Sure is, partner. Sure is. Gabby, I'm a dinosaur. Rawr. The quickest on the west. Could you open the door for me? You slapped your prehistoric tummy against the wood. Maybe it's our dinosaurs went extinct. They couldn't open doors. Rawr. I don't have enough muscle. Eat the cat. Wait, no, come back. Kitty, kitty. Eat the chessboard. I don't think I actually can do this yet. Let's see. Can I do this yet? Does it reset? There's supposed to be something in here that's a 2 dexterity check, but there's not. Flip the table. It worked. I have 3 dexterity. I needed 3 dexterity. Claw around the knob, only to find the drawer is locked. I have more dexterity. I am more powerful. I have 6 dexterity. You can't relate to most of the books here, but there's a travelogue of Diplo... I have no idea what that says. Carve letters help into the board. Pick the lock 100 dexterity. Sign your name. Open the door. So we meet at last, with I looking the older man, you are far older than I shall ever be. Not old! We are the Alpha and the Omega, you the beginning of time, and I its end. Will you walk with me, dear friend, watch the death of our world and the birth of another? Hey, Astronomic just thanks, Astronomic. That is 5 months, holy shit. I'm just trying to curse a pocket watch, pal. Rawr. Hey, I did it. I wish I had a tail. Me too sometimes. Letter from Murray's a real surprise. I didn't read it. What did it actually say? Basically, he asked if I could visit him because he needed help with something big and he knew that I had an adventuresome spirit. I haven't seen him in ages. I I only ever saw him at Crimbo, and sometimes he came over with us and went camping in the summer. But after I moved out to go to college, we kind of lost touch except for birthday cards. He dropped everything to come see him. I wasn't carrying much of anything in value. This crappy desk job I was sick to death of. Well, working here is definitely more exciting than working at a desk. You yourself are working at a desk right now. Waiting 6 days until your Prime sub is back? Nice. More subs! More monies! I mean, actually more sub points so I can get you guys more emotes too. Yeah, but you are taking over for me. You're taking over for Murray. What's up? It's a temp gig. How's it finding Murray? Not to dispute the importance of collecting weird artifacts or anything, but I'm worried about Uncle Murray. How's it helping find him? Oh, I guess I didn't really explain that. See, the Detectatron 1000 is new, and we weren't really good at running after Murray disappeared. He always searched out artifacts in more hands-on ways. Research, networking, following rumors, that kind of thing. Last artifact he went after could only be, it could basically be anywhere, but the Detectatron only detects the nearest artifacts. Right, so you figure if we pick them up in order, eventually you get the one he was looking for. Right. I wish to hell he left a note about where he was going, but I guess he either thought it was too dangerous and didn't want us following, or he just rushed off and all excited like a kid in a toy store. And that's Murray for you. Yeah, that tracks. You almost have 100k points. Lord have mercy. Nothing right now. I'm sorry I ate you in my dream. Good Calliope. Spoiler warning, he's behind this door. That's Jessica to play. The old Rook in the Snow ploy. Just confers her bow, advances one of her bishops. What's your play? I don't know what I'm doing. Do a thing with a pawn. Damn it. Hey, Himbo, before you go to bed, you need to approve a new tenant for the storefront next door. Why is it up to me? Somebody's got to do it. There's 3 applicants for the place. Okay, what are they? Trudges and bludgeons. This fellow's real excited about weaponry. Look at this. 10 things I had about you. It's a hat store, I presume. Terrible name. Last applicant is Plunkett Fine Jewelry. A jewelry store. You could really class up old Plunkett Street. Weapon shop. Gonna moved in. The store next door ready for new applicants. Hey, it's a boarding house. Mr. Brewster must have sent it to you as an additional gesture of gratitude. Or because he hates the way it looks and thinks it's cursed. Score either way!
Why are the books smoking? Because there's purse stamps in them, mixed amongst it. A fitful dream. All of your favorite pants. It's Jeff, the kid that used to bully you in 3rd grade. Make amends. Hey Jeff, listen, no hard feelings, okay? I understand in retrospect you must have had problems at home, and I just wanted you to know that everything is okay now. Just wants the overdue library books out of your hand. The overdue library book out of your hands. Ah, I see. So this is just a dream version of you. You're just as much of a jerk as you were in 3rd grade. Jeff suddenly punches you, knocking out all of your teeth. Hey, this is actually happening. I'm really bad. You pick up your teeth and walk away. What a jerk. That creepy Crimbo lady from the refrigerator factory. Now, literal nightmare form. Move past her. Excuse me. I get past you. Why are you in a hurry to wake up? Darling, it's Crimbo. Crimbo's still months away. Oh, but it's always Crimbo in dreams, dear. Merry Crimbo. Merry Crimbo, dearie. I don't think I've properly introduced myself before. I'm Doc Noel. In effect, an affectionate goofy as her name, she curtsies. Dark Noel, you're to really take this motif seriously, right down to your weird, evil-looking Crimbo hat. Her smile falters a little. Evil-looking? That's what at the refrigerator factory. It's just a... Wait. She points the weird triangular, the weird device she's holding at her hat, and it starts to beep in a fast, irregular pattern. You're telling me you can see the special Crimbo magic with your eyes? That's what it is? Then yes. Crimbo, himbo, limbo. Shut up. Yeah. This is decidedly unfestive news. I better talk to the president. If you want to talk to Calvin Coolidge about your Crimbo hat, I want to talk to the real president. About you! I see. Yes, that's the problem, dear, and soon you shall be the... And soon I'll see you... I'll see you soon with the solution. She scowls, looks off the edge of whatever this is you're standing on. Ominous. Bad touch! The bookshelf is not behaving the way bookshelves do. Wait, take a look. The Melting Mind! Deal opponent's mysticality to itself in hot damage. Ooh, I can find somebody's head! You grab a book at random bookshelf and puff out of existence. Ooga booga booga! Wiggly wobbly tummy womby things. Oh dear lord, there's a man watching me sleep! Alarmingly, a man in an expensive suit is standing at the foot of your bed. Who the heck are you? You call me Don Toblerone. I represent a certain organization of, shall we say, like-minded criminals. Organized criminals? Like the mob? You're the Don of the local mob. The mob boss is in my room, personally. No. I'm not the Don. That's merely my nomenclature. It's an abbreviation for Donald. Well, that's confusing. It has become a matter of some confiscation. Yes, I do have a... I don't know what that means, but I don't care much for it. What is it? Donny Thesaurus? I'm going to have to guess to call you that because you like long words. It's very astute of you. Of course, my astutation comes as no surprise to me. My associates tell me you handled yourself well during the configuration at the refrigerator manufactorium. I handled myself well at all times. Do you actually own a thesaurus? I'm here to propound for you a certain proposition. Come again? I'm here to make you an offer. Oh, can I refuse it? Certainly. Though your refusals always say be unadvisory. Well, that's the offer. You can do a Silas from session 2. You're going to be more specific. Am I supposed to fling the fish? From time to time, my collegiates and I have certain requirements, but lack the necessary manpower to achieve them. At such junctures, we make lucrative. We'll pay you to do odd job for the mob. You want me to do contract work for the mob? Okay, sure, why not? He gives you a curt nod that leaves the room through the window. It takes him 3 or 4 tries to work the latch. Alrighty then, get the fuck out. You hurt my head! Weirdly enough, the doll's not cursed. You'd think that the creepy voodoo doll sitting on a shelf would be cursed.
I am behind you sleep. Fine, until a mob guy crawled in through my bedroom window. Yeah, it was pretty lousy. Anyway, the next antique I need you to find is a compass. The directions kind, not the circles kind. The Detectatron says it's near Crystal Dream Lake. I don't know where that is. I bet it's too far. You have a car I can borrow? No, but I have something better than that. 2 cars. A bus pass. The stop out front is your gateway to a whole new wide world of adventure. Well, thanks. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a more specific reading than near the lake. Something about the place is making the instruments go all screwy. Here, take a map. This is a postcard. It's a map of a lake on it. It has a picture of the lake on it. You know what a map is? A picture of a place. Well, I guess I can't argue with that logic. Elbows now hurt. Why are your elbows hurt? I got Calliope Boon! Thank you, Calliope. I love you. Develop a king. Defend your queen of the bishop. Damn it. Blonde flapper cracks her chewing gum that gives you a sharky grin, a little wave. Talk to her. Hey there, big boy. You're a himbo Shakespeare tallywhacker, alright? Who's asking? Oh, look at you being all tough and mysterious. Well, Molly Buttons is who's asking, Buck. And I do like games, but I don't push your luck with me. Okay, you got me. So how do you know my name? Boss sent me to lend you a hand. And to keep an eye on you, savvy? What? Hey now, I put in my 2 weeks notice before I left Plout Keep Seed. Fair and square. Huh? No, not that boss. The boss. You know, she glances over at both shoulders of the hisses at you. Boss? Oh, that the boss. Sheesh. I can't tell if you got a screw loose or if you're just funning with me. I like to keep people guessing. Remember, if you can't stop them with your intelligence, baffle them with your stupidity. You're supposed to partner up with me? That's the deal. And do what? What's a 20-something girl like you supposed to do for the mob anyway? Well, I know, I ain't just a pretty face. She pulls out a Tommy gun with a full-size drum magazine from behind her back, gives it a flip in the air, and catches it with a mad glimmer in her eyes. Holy Jesus! Put that away before somebody sees it. Alright, so you have to whisper the boss, but you're perfectly fine waving a machine gun around in public? You teaming up or what? Sure, why not? Welcome to the party. Should I come with you right now, or cool my heels at the tavern? Wait for me there. It's rude to keep a girl waiting. Do I keep Gabby or do I go for her? He's a Viking. I love him. You saw what? Jens Jorgensen. Glad to meet you. Oh yeah, if you need any kind of device that takes advantage of leverage and momentum to apply large amount of force to a small impact point, you come to the right place. And you only sell 2 things. So you have left me with an incredible amount of disappointment. The kind of disappointment that's typically reserved for parents with disappointing children. You get extra XP from learning things from the newspaper archive. Cool. The Melting Mind. Yes. If you do, Melting Mind will also heal you for 5 HP. You read the weird book, including the several-page-long footnotes, parts in different typefaces and orientation, and the parts written in languages you don't speak. You gain skill. You can't help but think there's more to this story than this, though. So maybe you should read it again. Read it again. You read the book a second time and pick up a few new weird details. You don't understand most of it, though. Your subconscious must just be a bad writer. Mind melt has upgraded. You decide that you've had enough and melt the book with your own mind. Either a goblin or a hot gal with a literal Tommy gun. I mean... Your teeth are unmistakably your teeth. You can tell by the scar in your upper left second bicuspid. Your teeth are also definitely still in your gums where they belong.
it's 300 home to eat. Holy shit. Why are these pants? Oh, I can add to the pants. Sure, why not? Spray asbestos on my pants. Spray asbestos all over your pants, rendering them fireproof. Safety first. Melinda, my love, in a picture is just a crude drawing of a single eye. Spooky armor, one spooky armor, hot armor, slash moxie, or mysticality. I'm gonna keep the mysticality for now. Alright, so this deals 2 plus my, or mysticality plus 2 hot damage. Behold, I'm a chef. I don't know when I got the broken coconut. Alright, I want to wander around the city a bit more. We have some more stuff that we need to do here before we go to the next actual area. Ground shakes and horrible tentacles. You just poisoned my herb! You know what, you ding dang doodle? Get cheesed! We'll cheese you too! So you're gonna attack me, you're also going to attack me, you're planning on attacking me and doing more damage, and you're planning on being a dick. Alright, well I can at least kill you. Go, Spooderman, go! I love that Spooder. I hate how they ride and twist. I think that was by design. I've been poisoned! And the bird's dead. Ow. You know what? Get cheesed, motherfucker! Go, Spooderman! Well done, Spooderman. Thaddeus, grow stronger! This seems to be a pretty normal house and pretty normal neighborhood, but there's something odd about it. Some sort of uncomfortable energy makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up. Maybe it's something to do with that weird droning tone you hear coming from inside, like a pained, inhuman moan constantly rising in pitch. Yeah, maybe that's it. You knock but hear no response, so you know you're inside. That eerie sound is even louder in here. It seems to be coming from upstairs. Also, the owner interior design sensibility is a little strange. Yeah, I need to figure out what we're gonna do with points. Because clearly I don't have enough stuff to do with the points, but I don't know what I want to do with them. Whoa, sheet music pieces. You pull out a sheet, but it's all in German. Und du kannst kein das. You cannot understand German, I think is what that's trying to say. Who are you? Why are you in my house? Sorry for intruding, but I heard the music. Yes, I have an intrusive nature. Name's Himbo. I'm Ernest Zimmer. Maybe we're not stopping, but it's vital that I continue playing. What are you doing? There's darkness beneath my house. Did you check the fuse box? No, it's probably that then. Listen to me! I had a dream, a premonition of a dark rift appearing in my basement, growing until it swallowed the whole house, then the neighborhood, and then the world! Well, that's quite the dream. It's not a dream. I went downstairs to check the basement. There is indeed a rift. As of now, it's still small, but I must keep playing the cello to prevent it from growing any larger. I'm sure there's a rational explanation. Sorry, you're probably right. I'm just an old Jin jumping at shadows. Oh, I don't think I was supposed to do that. Uh-oh, maybe convincing Zimmer to stop playing wasn't the best idea after all. Okay! Nope. Both pulls the rift open, I'll go check. What have I done? The day stand has become a nightstand. There appear to be two ghosts playing a very spirited haha game of chess. Oh yeah. Sure is whispering. Sit in me, do it. For a few minutes, nothing bad happens. Apparently there's a bark or a bite. The chair isn't speaking to you ever again. Albeit no spiel makes Ernst a dull boy. Ooga. Looks like an infinite black void, but you have an uneasy feeling your brain is only showing you a black void because it doesn't want to try and process what this place actually looks like. Weird feeling. Hi, yes. Creature is built more or less like a large muscular person. If you build a large muscular person out of some kind of writhing black ooze and or smoke or just plain raw darkness. It's a fist-sized crystal embedded in its chest. Look, incomprehensible forces are tricky to describe, okay? Creature shambles back and forth, try to pry the glowing crystal out of... Creature shambles back and forth, raising its arms, and almost looks like it's dancing or praying, or maybe absent-mindedly failing. Seems oblivious to your presence, although that'll probably change quickly if you try to interfere it. Like, say, if you tried to pry the crystal from its chest. The creature looks like it would rip you in half trying, maybe without even really noticing. I need 14 muscle for that. You are too fucking noisy. You approach a shambling crystal shadow base. Continue to shamble. The crystal says sparkles importantly to you. The creature looks incredibly weak, almost docile. Pull out the crystal. You grab for the crystal, but it's firmly lodged in the creature's chest. The creature's howls, its long, cuddly arms flail ineffectively against you. Barely cognizant of your own actions, you plunge your hands into the murky flesh, fingers questing through lukewarm tar until you find ribs. Gritting your teeth, forcing open the cage, creaking, cracking, and snapping like dry branches. You grab your prize and tear it free of the blood. The creature evaporates in a sigh of smoke. The crystal is both warm and cool in your hand. It has a slight buzzing vibration to it. I feel like this is probably a bad thing. I'm going to break it. Pull a hammer out of your inventory. Or if you don't have actually have a hammer, whatever object would be the most hammer adjacent. Give the crystal a solid thwack. Make it sound like a baby being torn in half and burst into glittering shards that shoot off into darkness. Immediately you feel, well, I was going to say a massive earthquake, but because you're sitting on the ground, you probably wouldn't feel that. It's more of an everything quake. You should probably get out of here. You run, swim, hover, back to the rift as fast as possible, and dive through it just before the collapses his heels. Thankfully, you find yourself back in Ernst Zimmer's basement, not some horrible dimensional purgatory. You run upstairs to tell Ernest the good news. Ernst is looking pretty serious about this whole situation. I closed the rift. That's wonderful. I owe you my life, and probably also my house's life. Here, take this cello. I have no further need of it. And to be quite frankly, the thought of playing it ever again only pains me. Deals muscle plus 3 physical damage. Damn, if only I'm muscular. It's okay, I think it worked out alright. Hey, everything's back to normal. The door is locked. Okay, I think I fixed it. Did I do it? It's all of the berries. Shoot the breeze. Fire fist out. Yeah, Gabby likes fighting and dancing. The best two things. Gabby invented fight dancing once, but this world was unready for it maybe 50 years later. You're gonna run really well, Molly, I bet. Shame I can't have both of you with me at the same time for some reason. That entire thing was incredibly concerning. Forget an investigator. This town needs a goddamn priest. You turn around, turn underground coffee house just as a thinly mustachioed man demands any decent person defend the former vulgarity of Joyce's Ulysses. Run away. So I do know in Markiplier's playthrough, if you make the wrong choices, the house is 8. Apparently, I made the right ones. I thought I fucked it up, but apparently not. As you're walking past one of Ocean City's many disused public urinals, you notice that one is filled up with ice cubes. As you investigate further, for some reason, you notice that one of them isn't an ice cube at all. It's a frozen rock. Collect it. You wipe the rock off, examine it, and then pound it into flakes. Frosty flakes. Frosty flakes. Do you get it? I'm just gonna keep wandering until I find something actually useful. Oh, it's another goblin. The goblin's wearing shorts with suspenders are carrying... You know those things, those marching band things? They're an upright harp, except for the strings they have are metal xylophone bars. Those things. Well, glockenspiel? Glockens, yes. Those things. Anyways, those goblins are carrying those. They interrupt you. Hi, hello. Hi, what's up? You are trudging on the territory of the Glockens Inn. Am I? I don't know what a Glocken is. V are Glockens, V both. V are the toughest of all street gangs in Ocean City. But think you about it. I don't feel particularly threatened. But that is totally incorrect. I like your xylophones though. But xylophones, these are glockenspiels that we have. Oh, Glockens. I get it now. I am so outraged over you. I think we shall a mugging do. You will do no such thing. I'm getting mugged by Pancakes. Help. It's supposed to be magma? Okay, but I'm giving you a solid no. Hadouken! Hadouken! Hacha! Get toggled, bitch! Oh, never mind, he's dead. Yay, Spooker! Gabby! Go punch the goblins, because if I do it, it's racist. Never mind, they killed my bird. It's no longer racist. It'd be a real shame if somebody melted your goddamn mind. That's for you. Get tangled, bitch. That was a noise. They did say they were mugging. True. But listen, mugging I understand. Beating up my pet bird? That's another story. That teaches goblins to do whatever they thought they were doing. You got an item. A Glockenbrot. Small loaf of dark bread made by Glockenspiel-obsessed goblins. Let their single-mindedness doesn't make them really terrible at baking. You stopped in your tracks, you see 3 of those weird fishmen lurking at the mouth of an alley up ahead. They're peering all around with their glistening, staring eyes and glubbing at each other quietly until one of them notices you.
Sukaran starts stalking forward to making wet growling sounds. What are you guys? Are you evil invaders, or are you natives that were displaced by urban development seeking to reclaim what's rightfully yours? The fisherman conferred briefly. Evil? Okay, thanks. As long as we're on the same page. Shove past them. I ain't got time for this malarkey. Get out of my way, chum. You shove past the fisherman whose slimy hands can't find purchase to grab you and stride away. They glurble angrily at you, but either they're too startled to make any further issue of it, or they're trying to basically keep the low profile. Either way, you make it out of there unscathed, except for the fish slime. Found a rock, energizing powder, it's an espresso bean. What was on my to-do list? I have a phone message. There's another report on T. Call the mob back. Who is telephoning? My time inquire. Hi, Don. It's me, Hembo. Yep. Blah. Yeah, it's an assignment for which I require your help. An assignment? Alright, the comedic sort I might just call it an undertaking. I'm glad you aren't the comedic. You want me to kill someone? Okay. Ma'am, I'm going to need you to speak English! Not whatever the hell fucking space language you're talking about. There's an antiquated distillery near Crystal Lake. Grandpa Joe's distillery, to be precocious, was abandoned when the Prohibition began, albeit its liquor manufacturing equipment still intact. A group of contrapositive of our own has claimed it as their territory. We wish those bloodsuckers be evicted with extreme prejudice. So you want me to give the bum rush to a bunch of rival mob goons? There's an underground criminal organization that rivals our own in the vicinity. When I say bloodsuckers, it is my intention that you will observe that that phraseology is a high degree of literalness. They're vampires. Nosferatu, Lengtu, Strigoi, Dracula's vampires. I get it. You're telling me they're actual vampires in this part of the world. Affirmative. They've been a pain in our necks for quite an extensive period of time. Oh, I appear to have inadvertently voiced another witticism. I didn't notice. Alright, I'll take care of your vampires. I guess that it isn't much weirder than the fishman. Where's the distillery? Gives you directions. In addition to that, you'll be requisitioning the combination for the lock. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4? Certainly not. Kindly allow us a credit for a modicum of operations securitizing. We selected the most unassailable combination possible. 9999. Alright, bye. Do you magically have new things yet? How strong are you, Jens? I'm pretty strong, I guess, but I wouldn't hurt a fly. Wanna arm wrestle? No, I couldn't. I'm legally prohibited from using my strength against others, don't you know? The government there says I have an unfair advantage. Gotta live vicariously through others now, you know? So if you hurt a fly, will you tell me how it feels? Side quest. Kill a fly. Use side quest. The mob wants you to clear that. Convince the loitering hobo. Investigate Dirch's house for evidence. Misinformations. Jen's proprietor of Tunch's Bludgeons. Let me know if you ever heard of fly. Weren't there flies at the factory? Usual fight. 4 Glockens are playing their Glockens while doing some kind of traditional folk dance. It involves a lot of skipping, hopping, turning around in a square with precise timing. So they aren't really paying any attention to you. Or anything else, really. Join in! It does look like fun, but you definitely don't know the steps, and you would only cause total chaos. It would be simple to just attack them, since a brawl would probably be result anyway. Ignore them. Most likely a fly swatter there. That's a possibility. Let's see. Nope.
It's okay, I'll beat them with a cello. Well, that didn't work. Also, can I get something better than the freaking tongs, please? Let's see if I can get the bum to go back to town. Would you like to purchase some encyclopedias? No, God no, hell no, absolutely not, no, God no. I thought you might say that. Understandable, understandable. What if I told you this is ordinary encyclopedias? Do you really think that's something you're likely to tell me? As likely as to be certain. Step closer, would you? You would. You can step closer to him. Opens his trench coat to reveal a set of dog-eared paperback books. No collection of boring facts, an encyclopedia of blue humor, a multi-volume collection of the lewd and lascivious, a trove of truly tasteless treasure. It's a set of books of dirty jokes, precisely, and it's yours for an obscenely low price of 200 meat. This item will grant an upgradable sleaze armor perk. Yes. Are we done here? What are you waiting for? Want to watch you read it? Well, you scare me, sir. Oh my god. I have heard of August Sleaze Armor. 103 unspent XP. The world's sleaziest jokes called from the world's sleaziest toilet stalls. If you stomach these, there won't be much left in heaven or earth that can scandalize you. We'll do that a bit. Since I have 100 XP though, where is he? Actually, can I read you yet? No, not yet. This one. I need to upgrade my Parmesan missile. Wow, the soldier who wrote these notes is a real masochist. If these techniques aren't against the Geneva Convention, they certainly will be within a year or two. Parmesan missile has been upgraded. You discard the book in disgust. Horror. You have 3 unspent XP. Okay. $50 meat, why not? His jaw drops. Holy cow, mister, thank you. That's a surpassing amount, that's what it is. Mom always said I got a heart made of meat. Well, I can't let this generosity go unpaid. One custom oboe motif coming up. Oboe? Oh boy. That's terrific, thanks. Hey, I need you to lead the part. The characters you gotta go. Funny how it only starts once I stop giving him a cut. We already did this. Okay, you seem like a decent fella. I guess I owe you one. I'll find somewhere else to take this old oboe. Problem solved. Him up? What? No. Are you sure you're a cop? Just get no. Ma'am, that joke is not okay. Shit. Here's your official city. Thanks. God's keeping smiles at you. Thanks for all the help. Golden Park's in ship shape. Thanks to you. Here, take this for your trouble. It's been lost and found for years. What lost it was going to find, they'll have found it by now. While solve your random encounter will be fight the grindstone ring. Oh, so you can just grind for XP now. Okay, that's cool. Investigate Dirch's house. Gabby gives me candy because Gabby's the best. This rock is dated printed on it. 11/10/82. I just wanted to ask you about the poor quad. Oh, right! Because that was his thing. Kitty! Try to pet it. This is wearing Ishmael. Nightstand was dragged an old shipwreck. There's a blubber lamp on top of it. Examine the lamp. It's a simple device
Glass vessel filled with whale blubber with a wick stuck in it. Blubber lamp really rolls off the tongue, though. So the second phrase, just say it. Blubber lamp. Wonderful. Say it again. Blubber lamp. Yes, yes, yes. Say it again. Amazing. Keeps getting better. I love it. Say it again. I think the narrator may have had a mental breakdown. I never get tired of that. It just keeps getting better. I don't think it's gonna give me anything. Oh, no fun. We've got work to do. It's full of salt water. I'm a fish in it. Root beer taffy. I don't think that's how saltwater taffy works, but okay. What do you want? Well, I'm from Ocean City. Watch Fly. You know, the newspaper? Don't trust newspaper. Nor newspaper reporters neither. Well, nor otters. Fortunately, I'm only one of those three things. I ask you about the book quad? Nothing to say. Storm blew up unexpected. We hit a strike and all hands lost. It was decades ago. Why are you bothering me now? Well, it's a slow news day. What's funny about the rock? Have you ever seen a 30-foot black basalt obsidian obelisk city? Have you ever seen a 30-foot black basalt obelisk sticking straight up out of the ocean? Can't say I have. May neither. And I've been sailing that route for years. So I guess when you said fuck, you didn't mean it in a ha-ha way. What's in the rocks of your front yard? I ain't know nothing about those, except for the date marker I put. It just come with the house. New one pops up every once in a while. What's that got to do with anything? Nothing, I guess. How many men were in your crew? Pegleg, Handsome Jack, Less Handsome Jeff, and Old Barnacle Face. He looks askance at the row of urns. And the other one, so 5. What's the 5th sailor's name? I recall. He was new, just signed on before the last voyage. Didn't talk much. Eerie fella, to be honest. Eerie? Spooky. That's all I gotta say about him. A lot of urns. His body washed ashore after time. Didn't figure they wanted a sea burial after what happened, so I had him cremated. Well, except 5th failure never found, and I ain't recall how that urn got here. It's a member of the crew, right and proper though, so he got as much right to be as any of them. You ever visit the little cathedral? Sure, I used to go pay my respect once in a while. Back before my knees started acting up, got plenty of urns to talk to here though. You talk to the urns? There's more gags of the sitcom, pretty much. Yep, we shoot the breeze, relive old glories and such. You say that like they talk back. They do. And I could say for your face you don't believe me. You can ask for yourself, landlubber. Guess I'll have your urns then. Fine, if you want to have any more questions, ask them. Ask them now. I'm tired of all this chit-chat. Talk to the urn. Imitate the captain's voice. Wow, that's rude. You look to make sure the captain is asleep and mutter gruffly to them. Yar there, Johnny. You can speak freely now, sailor. I got good at that no-good landlubber. Muffled, youthful voice. Yar, captain. What do they want anyhow? Nothing of import. You're basically prattle trying to sell newspapers and that like, hey, no, never mind. Keep talking to the urn. No problem. Everything's shipshape. We're always happy to chew a sea biscuit with you, though. Let's reminisce about old times. Your story's a nautical adventure. Why don't you tell me that? Why don't you tell me the one about how you got the name Pegleg, Johnny? It's because of my leg, right? I got Pegleg. Sure, how'd you get it? I got it because I lost the original egg. I assume so. Yeah, yar. But how? Well, wait. Weren't you there when it's supposed to happen? Cover my nap. Talk to you later. Fifth sailor. Hi, sailor. How's it go? Ask what's new, but keep talking. You're not talking to one, are you, matey? I suppose you never were. Come to that. I could use some smokes. Smokes, Captain, as in cigarettes. What does an urn want with cigarettes? All right, then. Just leave the table as usual.
I think I could get cigarettes from, the thing. You're meandering the streets of Ocean City. You encounter a man carrying a medium-sized piece of luggage, not big enough to be called a briefcase, but unsuitable as a suitcase for more than 2 suits. Hey there, friend. You look like somebody who appreciates a fine pair of pants. Do I? What does that even look like? Astute, discerning, and I dare say even perceptuous. I have never met anyone who dared to say that word before. A pair of pants will knock your socks off. What you got? Wax slacks. No. Continue on your way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy sells cigarettes, don't you? Yep. Bad for you despite what the radio advertisements say. Okay, now we go back to Dirk's house. Slacks, just slacks. Operator, get my worthless son on the Rhine. Elderly man with thick eyeglasses calls up to you with a determined expression before you can react. He shoves some meat in your mouth and shouts in your ear. So the last phone said, I'm not buying it. Let me talk to my flush girl. Line is busy. Please try again later. Probably gabbing with one of his floozy girlfriends. Shuffers away angrily. Ugh. That was freaking rude. Your smokes are on the table. Appreciate it, Captain. You hide behind the captain who is storing the chair after a time the bookcase slides aside. An unshaven, shifty-looking guy pokes his head out and glances up surreptitiously. Then he tiptoes over to the table, picks up the cigarettes, and returns to the secret door. The slides shut behind him. Well, what do you know? Let's see. You're trying to push the books on the other side, but it's not in place. There must be a catch, and I mean literally. Nautical guide to the harbor. How to curse like a sailor. Deal your moxie and sleaze damage to your foe once per fight. Okay. I don't need a diagram for that, but since you aren't a sea captain, it doesn't charge don't mean anything to you. None of them have a big black X marking the side of buried treasure. Phooey. Little pamphlet up in the back. Okay. Nothing happens when you pull the book off the shelf, so you flip it open and page through it a little. As advertised as a thorough guide to the various kinds of ropes and knots with lots of diagrams, although none of it is particularly useful to you personally. And they say you can never judge a book by its cover. Check practical secret doors for the home handyman. Pull the book forward and nothing happens, so you pull the book all the way off the shelf and still nothing happens. Flip through the book, open, start rifling through the pages until you find one with the page corner turned down. The diagram on the page shows 3 most common unobtrusive latch mechanisms for bookshelf-based secret doors. Now, on closer inspection, this bookcase is using the second one. Now you can open the secret door whenever you're ready. This fishing rod is kicked in solid and hasn't been cleaned in a long time. The captain uses it to catch horses. Captain shrieks horse in his sleep. Salty fishing rod. Combines the fishing pole and harpoon in case you want to go fishing but don't know the order of magnitude of fish you're after. Give a respectful salute to all these dead soldiers. Time thinks it's treasure, but it looks like trash to you. What are you doing here? Are you seriously asking me what I'm doing in here? Yeah, even if I was saying it sounded stupid. How do you find me? I hid and watched you when you came out of the smokes. Oh, it was you, huh? I thought the captain's voice didn't sound quite right. What's the deal? Well, it's basically what it looks like. It looks like you're hiding in this old man's house to rob him while he sleeps. In that case, it's I know what it looks like. I'm listening. I admit at first I was planning on robbing him. I figured the old sea captain must have secret treasure, right? He wasn't a pirate. No, it turned out he's a lonely old man and nobody to talk to except his old sailor buddy. So I started hanging out back and chatting with him through the wall. Didn't he find it strange? He was a little spooked at first. Once I gotten a handle on how the different voices should sound, I learned enough to keep up with anecdotes. He relaxed. It's nice to have someone to talk to, even though the situation was kind of weird, right? So that's all.
You do this just because you feel sorry for him? Well, yeah. I won't pretend I don't like having somewhere to stay rent free. This from the shipping company is pretty good. His short-term memory is kind of bad, so he doesn't pay much attention to the fact that he's buying food for 2 people. He's a good guy. It's an easy. Let's screw it up for us, okay? Wait, what's it? What is it to you, anyways? For the stolen urn? Oh yeah, that was probably a mistake. You mentioned the 5th sailor a few times, so I thought he might like to have the whole crew together, you know? So I lifted a random urn from the little cathedral to fill a spot. He seemed like a good idea at the time. Baker needs it back. Okay, it'll be a little weird if it vanishes, though. Can you swap it for another one? The captain does it openly, so he won't notice there's no ashes in it. I'll see what I can do. Okay, we go back to the cathedral. Wow, I actually made it to this place unscathed. Hell hath frozen over. Move out of the way, Gabby. Got an empty burial urn. Back to Dirch's house. Collect frozen rock. Frosty flakes. They're great! Place urn, urns of remains. Yeah, I did it. We're square then, everything's sure, no problem. I don't see any reason to fuck this up. The thin, nervous-looking man in a suit stops you. Excuse me, sir. Do you fear for your safety in this dangerous city full of hoodlums and criminals? I didn't until you said that. I ain't afraid of anything, least of all death. I carry 3 spare changes of underwear, and I've already used one today. Friend, I think we have much more convenient solution to your problems. A gun! What are you selling? He holds up a small case and points to it, displaying a selection of the tiniest pistols you've ever seen. Derringers! With one of these up your sleeve, in your sock, or wherever you can think to hide it, personal self-defense is right at your fingertips. Are concealed pistols legal in this state? What? Probably, sure. How much? 30 meat. No. It's a gun. It's a gun proceeds to actually be guns. I mean, they're Moxie base. I don't do Moxie, I do Mysticality. I did it. Here you go. This will be reinstalled right away. Blessings upon you, my child. In fact, let me make that blessing literal. I have some holy water of St. Polycarp here somewhere. Ah, there we go. Takes a little bottle of water and splashes some on your forehead. You got it. Perk. St. Polycarp's forehead. +1 muscle. Your forehead has been anointed with the blessing of St. Polycarp, the patron saint of bodybuilders. It burns! Nah, just kidding. So whose ashes were that arm anyway? Fortunately, we don't know his name. He was a sailor who washed ashore near here after a shipwreck. Some of the locals took him in, but he didn't survive the night, poor fellow. He was interred as an act of charity. It was about 50 years ago, give or take. Oh no, it was more like 300 years ago. Huh, interesting. Salty fishing rod, go! Meat stash, 4th tree to the left of church, back row. 2, 3, 4, back here. See what's inside. You got an old wallet. Maybe there's some meat left in it. Yes, maybe there is. Loot it. 71 meat, and I apparently have another one. 70 meat. Neat. I got money. But now I still need to figure out where to get a fuse at, because that's like the last thing that I still need to do, is I still need to finish the tentacle house. Maybe it'll be in the Snackle Wheels factory, since I can actually go in there now. Because I should be able to just beat up the guys on the inside now. Squirm through. A huge amount of loose sugar. Oh dear God, what is that thing? You know what? You know what? We're just not doing this today. I don't know what this thing is. It scares me. I don't like it, and it needs to burn. Did you just bonk my Gabby with your bullshit? Just bonked me. The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch. Zim zam gurry yeah. You got clammy dough glob. It's always puzzled you that bread is so pleasant given how unpleasant the ingredients are when you mix them together. Call you too much soup because you just spoiled all those cooks. Wait, what? I didn't get that joke either. Really bet everything on those terrible snackle cakes. Supposed to be the boss's office is the only office. Hey, shouts one of the remaining doughboys. Get away from that door, you muffin forker. Fucking rude! Oh God, it's an angry potato! But it'd be a real shame if somebody just shot you with some permission cheese. And you're dead now. Did you just... You just killed my spooter! You didn't even get a chance. There. How you like it? No, not the floor. What's this? I have no AP left. Okay. So you have 13, you have 15. You have 4 damage to all my allies. You have 4 damage. Okay. Alright. So if I do this, and then this, you should die. That leaves just these two. So Gabby will heal. You'll Fleur Storm us. Gabby will die. Fulk. I'll throw another one at you. Because if I'm doing this math right, I should still be able to kill you. Yes. You fight the weirdest shit in this game. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Alakafeta! No. I'm okay. I got this. Fireball! Wait, that's cheese. He's dead now. I think it's flour. Hey, hi, hello. Yes, Gabby. Look at it. Look at what? Gabby's skin. What? Gabby holds out her arm. Her skin does seem a little different, like it's getting tougher and leatherier in places. Gabby is adapting to prevalent conditions. Gabby gains 3 physical armor. I didn't know goblins could do that. I'm a little jealous. doughboy is identifiable by the fact that he has a greasier hat and more rivets on his jacket than the other doughboys, and not by the fact that he's in the manager's office. Doesn't notice you when you enter. He appears to be focused on several large piles of wet bread dough lying on the ground around him. Weird. Halva isn't really bread. It's Chilean. What's Halua? It's Chilean flatbread. I feel like you're really scraping the bottom of the biscuit barrel with that one. Get out of here right now. I'm gonna bake the crepe out of you. Oh, that's much better. What are you doing with all these piles of dough? None of your business. I'm perfecting my recipe for bread golems. Soon I'm gonna be running this town. Yeah, you and what army? Me and my army of bread golems. What part of this do you not understand? I probably shouldn't let you get away with this. Rise, my minions! Rise! He waves his arms wildly, and the bread dough around him congeals into two large bread golems. Uh-oh. Don't worry, Auntie has your back. Not my spooter friend! Well, they only take 12 fucking years to attack. If you die immediately, mobster, I'm gonna be so disappointed in you. You're basically going to die immediately. You have no fucking HP. Alright, first things first. I don't want you here. Die. Doing Ciabatta, and Ross Ciabatta is his name. Tends to hurl a loaf of conjured bread at me and Thaddeus Wobbler, dealing 8 damage. Alright, I'm going to bean you with these leftovers so you do less damage. There we go, you are minimized. Now I'm going to melt your brain. No? Okay, you're resistant to whatever that was. Fine then, I'll just shoot you. Huzzah! I've done important things! And now you will get tongled, because that's what you deserve. Man, I wish people would just throw bread at me. And yes, I am that guy that shoves all the breadsticks into the bag whenever we leave Olive Garden, just so that everybody knows what I'm about. He's dead now. Not my spooter! I loved him! I named him Jeffrey. Yo! He squirted. And my bird's dead. Fuck! Abracacambert! Did that wrong. I should have attacked you with that. Oh well, he's only got 3 HP. You won! Looks like those golems were only half baked. You got item, Ciabatta's pants. You got an item, mana enriched flour. Excellent. You got an item, Doughboy recipe. Found an item for those little blob guys that Doughboys have us familiar with. Interesting. If only you were interested in the history of Ocean City baking industry, the shelf of receipts would be a treasure trove. You are not. I took his pants. Yes. Just right off of him. Just took him right off. What do you mean that's illegal? Hmm. I don't know, Red. I gave up questioning things in this game a hot fucking minute ago. Alright, let me see if I can figure out where the hell to get a fuse from. You unexpectedly get surrounded by Glockins, menacingly playing their Glockenspiels at you, which is a real trick if you think about it. Hey, what gives? This is a muggery. We insist on that you to us all of your meat give. What? All of it? That's crazy. Yeah, I guess that's a little extreme. Savvy instead, 9 meat.
How about I break your knee, sonny boy?
Gabby, you need freaking HP, honey. I'm going to kill the Spooter. This is 8 damage. So we'll shoot you with some Parmesan cheese. And then we'll tunnel you. I haven't used Molly at all yet. I'm going to change to her before we go to the new area. She was flapping, slapping. It makes a funny noise when it dies. No, Gabby! She's dead! You bastard! Get cheesed! Glockos, and I stole their pants too! Brickenglogs. Sandals made of birchwood with little glockenspiels where the sole should be. Improves the sound of your steps. Whee! To be fair, they did it to themselves. Ooh, taffy. Chapter 2. We'll go to the Crystal Lake. The spooky forest. Hey, hi, hello. I forgot to take you back to Ocean City. Himbelos pants ever since those overalls. I've been obsessed. I have every pair of pants. One hot armor, 3 to maximum HP. Ooh, these physicality. Don't mind if I do. Hobo code. Grapes under here. You pry up the tiles. Sure enough, there are grapes. You can item floor grapes, aged and flattened. Take them to Fancy Dan. Here's your cut of the profits, baby. Holy shit, I found some floor grapes. Grapes, huh? And well, last gives you floor grapes, you big floor wine. Sounds like a plan. This place is the Weasel's wristwatch. Let's go take care of some business. Let me go iron my shoelaces. I'll meet you by the door. Okay. Alright, Gabby's just gonna vibe here now. Alright, Molly, how's it going? Oh, swell, Buck. You looking at the gums? Flap your gums a bit? Nah. Lighthouse Keeper. Sorry to bother you, my name's Himbo. Red, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Are you okay? Oh yeah, I haven't talked outside in a while. I get rusty. You see, lighthouses keeping's a lonely profession. Well, it's solitary, that's for sure. I am minded though. I'm exactly a people person. That and I am guilty of so many felonies. What does a lighthouse keeper actually do? Well, I used to have to light the lamp every sundown and douse it again at sunrise to save on fuel. To be when it was an oil lamp. We got hooked up to electrical grid a couple years ago, so now I just leave it on all the time. About all I have to do now is change the bulb every once in a while. Sounds peaceful. Yeah, it's nice. Good. Plenty of time on my hands. There's a bunch of hobbies. Yep. Got a whittling knife and plenty of middle distance to stare into. How'd you get into this line of work? Why are we asking him this? Family used to been like, Always been lighthouse keepers on both sides. Mom and Pa kept lighthouses inside of each other. Used to wink the lights back and forth once in a while. That's kind of right. You know, I never did find out how I was actually born. What? Is there something you needed? Is there an old compass around? Directions kind or the circles kind? Directions. What do you people want? Why won't you leave me alone? Yeah, an old one I picked up at an estate sale about, 20 odd years ago, I reckon. I'd show it to you, but it's upstairs and the lighthouse flooded. Flooded? Yeah, fell right to the top. Have a look through the window and you see a fish passing by. How the fuck did that even happen? Pump broke. No, I mean, the lighthouse just fill up with water. We aren't even below sea level here. Something to do with tides, I reckon. This is a lake. Anyhow, I need Glax about to fix the pump. There's a hardware store down the road a piece, if you'd mind helping us out. Valley Hardware. Okay. It's an arcane oven. Fancy. We'll be back to this guy. Hardware store. Do you see? Molly points out a sign at a forked road in the trail. Sandwich Historical Village and Witch Trial Museum. Ooh, witches! Let's go check this out. You like that kind of spooky stuff? It's berries. Gets the blood pumping, you know. Well, if they have haunted houses, you promise not to shoot any of the actors. No promises. Check it out later. Right now, I want this hardware store because I want a damn fuse because I want to go deal with the tentacle house. It pisses me off. I want to stop the Kraken. After a short hike, a small hardware store nestled in sparse woods surrounding the lake. It's a very model of a run down-home country hardware store, except it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off, or maybe they ran out of fat. Look around. Did it? Nice man asking for candy. Neat. Talk to them. Welcome to Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Why's that? It's the only hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Been a long time since I got to use that joke. Don't get any new customers. New jokes. What can I do you for? Ask about the valve. What kind are you needing? I think it was a Claxton with a C. Come on, work with me here. They're fucking random? Ah, you bitch. I thought it was Claxton. Fuck. Asking for candy? Sure, here you go. Piece of hard candy. Neat. We have for sale. Cooking with power tools. This book's thesis is that there isn't really much of a difference between a mixer and an electric drill. Grants combat skills, Stilton Splatter. Deal 3 sleaze damage to 3 different enemies. Okay. Fuse, yes. I'm also going to buy these matches. Self-adhesive rivets. Steel-toed boots for people who value their toes a lot more than they value the rest of their feet. People will hear you coming. Why not? Well, it's been real, it's been fun, but I'm going to go back to Ocean City real quick because I'll be damned if I'm not going to finish this magical house. And also, no, the book isn't inherently wrong. No, I'm not buying your weird... I'm not buying your Gracie pants.
See, the funny thing is that I actually wear steel-toe boots in real life. Insert one. Hooray! Now it's slightly less dark. Oh god! Holy dang, what is that thing? Yeah, mood. The dirtiest broom you've ever seen. The world's dirtiest broom. Shelf long expired cleaning products. I don't think I want to touch this. We're fighting it though. Okay, I had a spooter show up. That's handy. A rat tentacle thing. Mmm, delightful. I love it. You have 30 HP. I do a decent 1 damage. Ugh. Okay, this thing is actually going to hurt, like, a lot. For 7 damage, I can handle that a lot better. Damn. It takes, like, no damage from nothing. Alright, snipe you, get rid of you. No, the thing here, please. Okay, fine. See if I can at least wound that and get it weaker. Alright, now I'm going to... This will get rid of that one entirely. Oh god, I don't like the way that moves. Thanks, I hate it. 1 damage 7 times. Just go kneecap him. Hey, it worked. What I want to know is why I can't target this fucking thing. Alright, we're hypnotizing you. Do I have anything that'll actually, like, genuinely hurt you? This will. It's like every bit of damage that I can. This thing just needs to die. Ow. That's okay, I do too, buddy. I do too. Although it should be dead soon. Ow. It's mind you. It's not horribly effective, but it does something. Okay, I'll live through this. Now I should be able to... You have 1 fucking HP left, don't you? You asshole. What a dick. Yeah, and you got 4 HP left. Tongled. Whatever brought it into this world committed an unforgivable sin. You are correct. His tentacles have wiggled their last waggle in the giant mutant rat. Probably in a better place now. Excellent. Good. Don't ever come back. Wow, well here's the problem. There's a hole in this bag of tentacle seeds. Some of them must have fallen on the old dirt floor and sprouted. You got an item, 11 tentacle seeds. Huh? They're plants? See what's inside? You plunge your hands into the foul water, look inside the machine, and find a pair of nasty old pants. Bring both condition and their style. Item, mildew jeans. This washing machine needs to be washed and repaired and completely replaced. I'm telling you, this game, it's just secretly all about pants. Just a regular house. It's just a regular house. Alright, you read the book and realize it's sloppier techniques. You got this skill, Stilton Splatter. There's an appendix of advanced recipes you can memorize if you put your mind to it. Study the appendix. Not. Miscellanery. Junk mails. Junk mails do technology. Open. You can't open the letter because you don't have a letter opener. I know it's frustrating, but you have to admit that the logic behind it is sound. Dang it. That's rude. Jewelry case, open. You dump out the jewelry box's content, deciding that you forgot to keep the box itself. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a type of necklace called a torque that stays on your neck due to torque rather than any kind of clasp or hook or whatever. Plus one Moxie Thunder Ring. Makes it dangerous to be near you in combat. When you're wearing this, lightning always rides shotgun. Okay. Shiny. Crusty Ring, Uncrust. Cheese Grater Ring. Parmesan Missile deals 2 additional damage. Okay, that's actually handy. Better than my Foot's Ring at the moment. Refrigeration Coil. Mana Charge Refrigeration Coil. You can't figure out anything useful to do with it, you could always just sell it. No, you don't sell anything in this game. You never know when you're going to need something weird. It's a bag of all the terrible fish. It's pungent. Value 16 meat. Just sell it. Never. What I need is I need some more frickin' AP. Regular house. Look, the little icon is all different now. Okay, I feel vindicated. 2 books sits on the table. War and Peace, huh? That's a hefty one. Find the bookmark now. Oh, it looks like you just started. Been reading about 5.5 years. The bookmark is still in chapter 1. I just about got up to the last sentence of it. Been reading 1 word every day. One piece is almost 600,000 words long. Yep, don't tell me how it ends. I won't. It's a dusty chess set. Ask about it. Chess set. Did you whittle the pieces yourself? Yep, took me 16 years. Took you 6 months to craft each piece? Pawns went quicker than the tall ones, but more or less, yep. Horses are particularly tricky. No sense rushing it. Want to play a game? Can't. Already got a game in progress. The only piece that's been moved is a single white pawn. Yep. I went first. That was about 2 years ago. Who are you playing with? Nobody. Well, here, I'll play with you. You push one of the black pawns forward. Interesting. It's your turn. Don't rush me. I want to consider all the possibilities. Come back to me in 3 or 4 months. Right. The water you see at the lighthouse tower is entirely filled with water. The lighthouse keepers put a little cork in the keyhole. What kind of valve was it you needed? A Glaxton valve. Well, any other kind of mark? No, it's a Glaxton
What needs a Glaxton valve? Wait, is that the style of valve or the brand name? Both. Proprietary hardware at its worst. Yep. Alright, you're a strange man. Back to the hardware store. It was Glaxton, not Craxton. Let's see. An oddly rectangular brown rock catches your attention, and upon closer inspection, it turns out to be a completely rusted and partially sunk to the ground old pre-war soda cooler. Someone fitted a meat-operated lock onto the door at some point. Due to the rust, you can't tell what brand it was. Hey, you can't even tell there's sodas in it. Check the meat return. Anyway, the only thing you're likely to get out of that old rust hole would be tinnitus. Tetanus, sorry. You force the meat into the slot, grind the crank until the door grudgingly unlocks. Inside you find a raccoon skeleton and one extremely old can of soda. Deal 15 damage to an enemy. This can of cola is so old and rusty you can't even tell whether it's red or blue, or maybe some kind of horrible brown cola you've never heard of. Continue on your way. To the hardware store. He gave me candy, I got him. Glaxton Wheel Shop. They stopped making those things nearly a decade ago. Guess there's a space, or maybe one in the back room, maybe back there since the termites got to the inventory, or maybe after it got flooded. Anyway, it's a real biblical state of disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you so maybe you can look around. Find the Glaxton valve in the mess, you're welcome to it. Thanks! Find your stuff. Woo! Spooky! Nasty trash. This C page has caused this concrete. C page has caused this concrete to become set in its way. Blow its mind. You open the concrete's mind to the wonders of the world. It feels stronger and more capable now. You've got an item. Powerful grit. Okay. The shelf is empty, but even the emptiness is somehow dirty. It's a good thing you don't care about what month it is. This calendar is worthless. Nasty trash, mildew. How much of a door has to be gone before it doesn't count as a door anymore? Something's wrong with this door in a way that the termites of flooding has readily explained. Step through it. You step through the hole in the door and immediately feel a sticking urge in your stomach and a burst of "This is a bad idea" in your mind. You hit the first drop of a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. At the moment when the feeling has subsided enough, you open your eyes and take a look around. It seems you're still in the same place you were, except someone came in and cleaned everything up while you weren't looking. Huh. Make some stuff. Fancy combat items. Nuclear bomb? Yes, please. I made a bomb. Looks brand new. Shelves are neatly organized of hardware that definitely hasn't been destroyed yet. Stacks of boxes neatly labeled. You leave the store, the stormer spins around, and you both stare at each other in surprise when you because the shop owner looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in there, and him because, hey now, how the heck were you back in my back room? How'd you get back there without me seeing you? Termite inspector? I didn't call any termite inspector. No, I do a surprise inspection, so termites won't find out in advance. Well, how'd you get past me? I'm very good at my job. Well, I don't expect you to find many termites. I make my own custom pesticide. Yes, it seems you're pretty effective. Might have to go back there for follow-up check, though. That's fine, I suppose. Just don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep it tidy back there. Welcome to the Ollie Hardware Store, the best hardware store in Crystal Drink Valley. Why is that? Well, shucks, nobody's asked me to justify that claim before. Because it's the only hardware store in the valley? Ha! That's a good one. I'll have to remember that. I'm sure you will. Oh god, it's my fault. Teddy about to dark a moment. Shh. I'd like to buy one of those new Glaxton valves. Sorry, government has bought my entire stock. What? Yep, for the big dam they're building. I can order you one, Well, how long will that take? 6 to 8 weeks? Mind holding on to it for me if I'm not back right away? How long do you figure? 11 years? Haha, what? No. Forget how I said that's not a problem. Well, nuts. Listen. Tell you they bought a heap more Glaxton valves than they're going to need for that dam. You go up to the worksite, you might get the foreman to sell you one of their spares. Where is it? It's the valley. You got a map? Well, I have a postcard. Crystal Dream Lake. Never heard of that. It's got a little picture of the dam on it here. See? That's about the same place relative to here. Crystal Dream Valley. Oh, wait, they flooded the valley. Oh, shit. This doesn't seem to be anything on the other side of this door. Weird. What do you have for sale? Oh, shit, this stuff's cheaper in here. Renting out houses? I mean, you're renting out outhouses? Yep. At least I was. Now that indoor plumbing's starting to get popular, there's no market for them anymore. I just got the one left, and after that, I'm calling it quits and putting up new ones. Can I rent the last one? Yeah, sure. It'll be 200 meat up front for installation, about half of that each month afterward for maintenance. What maintenance do you do? I dump some powdered lime down the hole, clean out the ventilation pipes, and check for splinters. Once the pit has started to get full, I'll move the outhouse over a couple yards and dig a new one for you. Plus, you get a free subscription to the local newspaper. Bam. Where'd you want me to put it? The Sandwich Museum. I already got plenty of state-of-the-art toilet facility up there, but never have backup, I suppose. Alrighty, I'll get the pick dug tomorrow and the outhouse finished day after that. Leave. Okay. Wooga booga. Oh god. Two things which are hard to describe, but let's say they're more or less like smoking holes in space through which you can see the faint light of distant and dying stars float up to you on an air of menace. Two orbs squint at you, and Dark Noel's voice echoes inside your head in a way that makes your eardrums itch. Well, if it's my favorite holiday party, Crasher, perhaps you need a bit more. I need to be a bit more explicit about the fact that you aren't invited. I don't really get the whole holiday thing. I like Crimbo, okay? It's my thing and I'm sticking with it. Unless I had a weird childhood. That's none of your business! And neither is the rest of this investigation or whatever you think you're doing. You need to learn to keep your nose out of other people's affairs. I'm just trying to learn my uncle. How about you keep your nose out of my affairs? What a disagreeable little you are. Do you know what naughty children find in their Crimbo stockings? Yeah, a fancy cheese log. You swirl your hands around in a mystical pattern. Line cheese log covered in chopped almonds and napalm at the orbs. Dark Noel's screech can be heard through the explosion. Ah! That's it! You're on the very naughty list now. Next time we meet, I'm really going to deck your halls. The black orbs vanish in little puffs of smoke. Blah la 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 la, jerk. I just shot a cheese log filled with napalm at her. I love this fucking game. This, what do you call it, is huge. Damn. This whole time travel cooler is kind of mind-blowing. I'm not sure how to react to it. That's okay. Shame the past is such a flat tire. You're bored of time travel? No guns, no jazz, no dancing. Buck, we left the past behind for a reason. She got a point there. There's a lot of lake water in this pipe. Go fishing! You caught it just for the halibut. You tossed it in the fish sack. Keep fishing. You got desert goby. Keep fishing. got a pitchfork strickleback. Keep fishing. Oh, I've got everything. This pub has a Glaxton valve on it. A beautiful flower stands in defiance of the reining in of nature. Smells as good as it looks. Meat hidden pipe. Ooh, reach in the pipe and snag a concealed and congealed wealth. Meat. Otherwise, Time Doors, you really hope the repeat exposure to these isn't giving your ancestors cancer. Go through it. Ow. Good. After abandoned toolbox here, their loss is my gain. 11, 1 oil. Pipe. See what's inside. You got an item. Pipe shoes. It's probably not what they meant to order. The truck's even heavier than regular truck fish. You guys can see the structure is big and need more than one truck's worth of concrete. This one's empty. Hey, Noel says it. Nobody who ain't on the crew is allowed to site. Noel? Yeah, Noel, the foreman. Noel White. Aw, oh, jeez. Man clutches his stomach. You alright? Starved is all. The rest of the crew went to lunch. But somebody had to stay here and keep all the rubber ducks and looky-loos offside. I drew the short pants. Short pants? You mean straw? Now, we got these 6 little pairs of pants we found we cleared out a nest of fairies. I see. Can I have them? No, because we have no way of picking who stands guard. Oh man, I'm so hungry right now. Feels like I'm gonna turn inside out. What about that table over there that says lunch? There's a reason everybody else left the site to eat, pal. You wouldn't want to eat what Noel considers lunch. How bad could it be? Is it jellied eels or something? Man, I'd kill for a jellied eel. Noel brings these sandwiches that are just a bunch of peppermint sticks between 2 blind sugar cookies. You can get a stomachache just watch somebody else eat one. Blech. Sounds awful. What is it, this game in pants? Fuck if I know. That's because it is awful. Offer him something to eat. Here, have the pressed ham panini. Oh, well, thank you. He greedily devours it. His stomach is still growling. He's starting to look a little less hungry, a little more relaxed. Offered him something else to eat. Have an oyster. If you had to describe his current mood, you'd say he's 60% sleepy and 40% hungry. Government issue sardines. He still looks a little bit hungry. Jesus, you fucking fat ass. Greedily devours it. If I say he slumps over and falls to the ground to sleep. 25 XP! So that's his lunch. What you find on the table isn't identified as anything you want to eat. The outhouse is extremely well constructed. Fish! Handful of clean water. Flush it. I flush toilets across time and space! Claxton screws, Grafton nuts, Daxton shafts, Braxton discs, Baxton cords, Frampton picks, Glaxton valves. Grab one. It's the only one left. Good thing you got here when you did. Toilets, pants, and dumb jokes. This pump is missing its Glaxton valve. Ha 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 ha, oops. Let's see what these pipe shoes do. Helps you get around. Doesn't make sense, but you're just gonna have to roll with it. I love them. I love them. They're so fun. You pull up short, having nearly walked straight into a huge spider web while you weren't paying attention. Although I guess some part of you was paying attention. Good job, whatever part that was. You turn and head in the other direction, and soon find yourself stopped by another spider web. So you turn around, try another direction. Nope, that path ends in a big spider web as well. Looks like
the attention-paying part of you wasn't paying enough of it to keep you from getting lost in a huge spiderweb maze. Maybe in the future you should pay attention to these things for yourself instead of just delegating. Solve the maze. Some careful mental mapping, you're able to manage to navigate your way out of the maze. Somewhere nearby, you hear a chittering noise that's probably a spider saying the equivalent of shucks. Sucks to be you, nerd! Install the Glaxton valve. Fortunately, the place where it slots in is clearly labeled. Install the valve. Yep, I'm watching the water level through the window here. Should be dry enough for our purposes now. Come on upstairs. He disappears through the door behind him. A box of spare 60-watt light bulbs. You only use 60-watt? Don't need much. Ain't that big a lake. Most lighthouses have a somewhat bigger lamp. An empty and wet bookshelf. Good thing he had his books downstairs. Well, here we are. Welcome to where the magic happens. Sure. Fiat Lux. Heh. Old lighthouse keeper. Got the compass now. What? Certainly not. I need that. But you asked for an old compass. I said I did, and I had to show it to you. Said nothing about giving it to you. I really need it. Well, so do I. I gotta calibrate this lamp to the North Star every so often. Need a good compass to show me which one is the north one. What if I get you a new one? Nope, I said a good one. New ones ain't any use at all. Why not? Because how they changed them. What? They changed the compass? I'll teach you in school. Folks got short memories, and it was only around the turn of the century. Some atlas company bought a patent on West and rebranded it as New North. Then they did recall on all the compasses and issued new ones. They all point west now, and that's useless for my purposes. What the fuck? Here, this will help you. Most old compasses got radium paint on the dials so you can read them at night. This little Geiger counter ought to be able to pick up the radiation from that. Where should I start? Most folks consider that kind of compass to be trash nowadays. And if I was trash, I'd probably be at the old junkyard. Fucking radium! What happens if I take this out while he's in there? Okay, guys, I think that's gonna be where I call it for today. I'm gonna go get myself some dinner. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out, be good, and don't talk to strangers unless they're hot. I'll be back on Monday with some Pokemon's Primes Against Nature. I'll see you then, guys. Peace.